What's going on, guys? JVG, Six Figure Sneakerhead. It has been a while since my last video because I'm actually traveling extensively. Had some money saved up from the sneaker thing, and I just wanted to travel, Europe. I'm in Asia right now. It's really cool. So sorry about the lack of content on my YouTube channel, but I've actually started, I'm constantly updating the blog with info about new releases, sixfiguresneakerhead.com. I also have started Instagram at Six-Figure Sneakerhead, all spelled out, no letters, or no numbers, just spell out the words. It's good. But anyways, so I make this video now because I'm talking about some really important news about what's happening with Yeezy resale. Is it dead? A lot of buzz about this because of the recent flop of the Yeezy Butters, which weren't the easiest shoe to get. I know people that took L's on them, even if they had like multiple splash pages up, or even if they're using advanced techniques like I teach in the Hype Master Playbook. A lot of people got a few pairs and sold them for much less than they thought. That was the main issue. So if you look at the price history on StockX, there was a brief period of time where people were paying like 600, maybe 500 for a pair, but quickly plummeted. Like the day after the release, they were selling in like the 300 to 400 range, and nowadays I see in some Facebook groups people are selling them like barely above retail, like $20-30 above retail, which is crazy. Like selling them for like $240, $250 if you look hard enough. But the typical price is still around $260-ish, maybe $275. So it's still like a 20% profit, which if you think of like a traditional investment is really not that bad. But for Yeezys, which like back in the day, the Red October sold for like 10-15 grand, and even the Adidas Yeezy 750 Boost, the first like the OG version, light brown but like actually gray, whatever, that was selling for like 1,000 when it came out, and the price has gone up, like it's risen to like nearly 3,000 if you still have them dead stock from 2015. And even like the Turtle Doves, those are really hot. Like any of the 2015 Yeezys, those have actually increased in value. So like the question is this just a dip in the Yeezys? Like is this maybe a good time to buy Butters as an investment for the future? Because that's the strategy I want to talk about today. Is like it's obviously not every week that a hot release like the Yeezys of last year or 2 years ago drop, or like something like the KAWS Air Jordan 4, or any celebrity collaboration like the Drake OVOs. It's not often that those drop, but there's a way that you can still profit any time of the year with sneakers if you just know the history, which I write about all over the blog, and you build this sort of radar for what a good investment is. One really good example, and that's possibly an opportunity today to invest in, is the Off-White Air Jordan 1s. So back in 2017, at the end of the year, the Air Jordan 1 Chicago released, Air Jordan 1 Off-White Chicago released as part of the 10 collection. Now, at the time, because I remember seeing it, it was selling pretty consistently at first for like $1,500, and then there was a time where it dropped to the $1,000 level. If you look at StockX today, some of the most recent sales in July of 2018 are in the $2,000 range, which means even if you didn't get the pair for retail, which would have been amazing, because at $190 that's like $1,000 a pair, but you could have made what people were making who were getting them for retail in the beginning. You could have made $1,000. You could have made the same amount of money if you were just willing to, and you could project the future trend of if you bought resale at like 900 or 1,000 back in December of last year, and then you held on, and then you sold them today for 2,000 or 2,500. So like that is one way to profit off of the sneaker market, just to like do the sneakers as a long-term investment, and that opportunity may lie today. Now, like, don't, like, I don't know if I'm right or not, but like, I might just buy a pair for the hell of it just to see if this is true. But like the Off-White UNCs, if you look hard enough in Facebook groups, or if you like just know people, you might be able to get a pair for like 650, 700, and it shouldn't be too hard to sell it for 1,000, even like next week. Or maybe if you hold on till the holiday season when people are like buying gifts and stuff, they're in buying mode, maybe the price is gonna rise over 1,000. Who knows? That might be true with the all white off Jordan, or off the all white Off-White Air Jordans. It's a lot of words and adjectives in there. But anyways, so where's the trend going? Like, are Yeezys gonna remain like the Butters? Is the statement of Kanye saying Yeezys for everyone, is that gonna be true? Will Yeezys become like Air Jordans, like where some of them just sell below retail and only some of them are hot? That's the way I think it's gonna trend. If Kanye really wants to solidify himself as a name in the next couple years, one possibility is that Yeezys will be as common as Jordans, and like in the same way there's like Air Jordan 1, 2, 3, 4, blah blah blah, and like there's Air Jordan Futures, there's whatever, and that like still there are 10% of Jordans that sell for like an insane amount, but a lot of them don't really sell for much or sell for at or below retail. I think maybe that's the future of Yeezys. We're still gonna see hot Yeezy releases. Like, I don't think that the name is ever gonna be diluted to the fact where no Yeezys resell. I just think that you have to be more diligent and more understanding of how limited the Yeezy release is and the hype to see whether or not it's a worthwhile investment, or if you're just going to buy it to wear and rock as fashion. Because he may even, just like with the Calabasas drop into the $130 price range, he's making Yeezy, he really is making Yeezy more accessible. And as like a business person, like how much Michael Jordan has made and continues to make off of Jordans, it's because he's willing to release like the Jordan Eclipse or the Future, which not all of them, or basically none of them, resell like the lifestyle Jordans. And it seems like in the same way how there's like retro Jordans and lifestyle Jordans, there's going to be an equivalent of like lifestyle Yeezys, which are more for the general public who are fans and like not necessarily into the hype, which is cool. But so just know that the Yeezy name is no longer a guaranteed bet, but that doesn't mean that Yeezy resale is completely dead. It's just, you just have to have a better filter. And the other takeaway is to look at sneakers for longer term investments where you can buy above retail and sell for even higher above retail, because there's just the whole collecting aspect of it. And like in the same way that the 2015 Yeezys are worth a good amount of money, much more than before. Like, I remember people were scared the second online drop because they released it in person on Valentine's Day, and then like a week or two later they released on an online drop. People were just scared that everyone was going to have a pair. So I remember getting pairs for $800, $900, and today if I held on to those pairs, I sold them for like $1,200, $1,500, so I made like $600, which was cool per pair. But if I held on to them until today, those $800 Yeezys I could be selling for $2,000 easy, or if I find the right buyer I could sell them for closer to $3,000. Anyways, that's like the future of the shoe market. It's gonna stick around because it's been around forever, and these brands, they know this reselling is going on and it helps to drive the hype. But as long as just pay attention to the news, stay posted. I post as many articles as I can, and I'm helping, some people are helping me write articles. If anyone's a writer and really into sneakers, just email me, jvg@sixfiguresneakerhead.com. I can pay you to write articles. But that's about it. So I'll make another video soon. but I hope this one was beneficial, and I thought it was necessary because the game is changing, but that doesn't mean that it's going downhill. It just means you have to adapt and survive. And I'd say that 2018 is the best year I've seen in the past 3 years. So in 2019 is due to be really cool as well. So now's a good time to get in. It may be the best time ever because there are a lot of releases coming up scheduled for August of 2018 and the rest of 2018, especially the holiday season, is going to be hot as it's always been. So that's about it. A little bit of a longer video today. Hope you stuck through the whole thing. There were a lot of info in here. So yeah, that's it. So check out the site, sixfiguresneakerhead.com. If you want an insider's guide, we have the Hype Master Playbook, which people really like. And you could always just shoot me an email or just comment below if you have any questions. But that's about it. Alright guys, take care. Peace.